What's up, guys? It's your boy Zowoki back out with another, of course, scary, terrifying, and creepy video from Slaptam. We're about to get into a long doozy of a video. He's posted almost an hour-long video, and we're here for it because you guys love scary content as much as I do, I think. Maybe even more sometimes. But we're going to be getting into scary videos you need to see today. So grab a chair, grab some popcorn, your extra pair of pants, because it's spooky time. But first, don't forget to subscribe by hitting that wiper icon that says subscribe. Hit the bell icon next to it, so when I do post videos like this one, you guys will get that little ring notification that Zowoki myself has posted that video. And then you guys can watch, comment, like, and share. And again, I thank you so very much for the love and support that you guys show on my channel every single day. I can't thank you guys enough. Please keep on doing what you guys are doing, and go over to Slaptam. Go give him some love. I know he doesn't need my help. Callan is such an awesome dude for this video or this channel. Plus, they have Slaptam shorts, Slaptam mysteries, tons and tons of hours for you to watch into the night. And let's get into the video. I'm so happy.
Our first clip of the day comes from one of our viewers, Bianca5150. They posted this eerie footage to our subreddit asking fellow viewers if they can make sense of the sighting. The OP says that they installed cameras around their house to see which dog of theirs was chewing and tearing things up. This footage was captured when the family were out and no one—
Let me guess. There was no dog that chewed up the shoes.
else was in the house. It's a little after 6 PM when this happens.
Hi. Excuse me, sir. Don't run from the Lord.
The OP received a notification that movement had been detected inside of the home. They took a quick look and didn't see anything too strange at first, but when they took a closer look, they were shocked to see a mysterious shadow moving down the hallway. If we take another look and brighten up the image, you can see something move from right to left.
Nobody's home. I don't want.
The family were only
If I saw that, I'm not coming home.
out for 20 minutes when this footage was captured. The other security cameras don't show anyone coming or going from the property in this time period. So who or what is moving down the hallway of the home? With no sign of a break-in, one has to wonder if something paranormal has been caught on this home security camera.
Yup. Did I say nope? I said nope.
This next eerie incident was captured on a live stream when YouTuber Horror
Oh, hell no. This is like a kit of stuff that you don't want to do.
Fantasies was running a Ouija board session for his fans. As he's chatting away to his fans watching the live stream, something strange happens. Watch. The doll appears to move its head. The YouTuber freaks out and drops the doll, but isn't quite sure if something really happened or not.
I could have sworn that doll turned its head at me.
I think it did.
Okay.
Naturally, the live stream chat went into overdrive as viewers speculated whether the doll's head really moved or not. Some noted it almost looks like the YouTuber could make the head move with his thumb, which does look plausible.
Look at it. That guy's not moving his thumb.
So what do you think? Is this doll haunted, or was the head just manipulated? I'll leave that up to you to decide. In December 2020, Reddit user T-Course received an alert on their phone that someone was at the door in the middle of the night in the pouring rain. Take a look at their eerie nighttime visitor.
What? Oh, I was saying they're yawning.
A woman is standing in the doorway with her mouth wide open.
She eat like some ghost pepper Dorito?
She shuffles her feet back and forth. and someone getting swallowed whole. So what would you do in this situation? Would you be a good Samaritan and invite this lady in for tea and scones?
I would call the police to make sure that she gets home safely or to the right institution.
Or would you hide under some coats and wait till it all blows over?
No thank you.
There's very little information available on this next video. It was uploaded to TikTok by Scary Central, but its origins are unknown.
Okay.
It shows a woman chatting on her cell phone as she walks by. She stops momentarily to say something to the camera holder, oblivious to the fact that there might be danger in the vicinity. Take a look at what happens next.
Oh my god. It looked like an 8-bit character is coming after her. Oh, that gave me chills.
A creepy figure appears behind her. It lurches out of the darkness, reaching towards the unsuspecting woman.
Oh. The good thing I have my my Jesus shirt. Christ is King. Have it, Yahweh. I love this shirt. My Jesus shirt protects me, including my cross that I have right here. Oh, cross is with me. Oh.
The camera holder does see it, however. Panicked, they don't even attempt to warn their friend of the impending threat. They simply run away. As there's little information on this video, it's hard to tell just what it is we're seeing here.
Again, it looks like some 8-bit character from Doom that is coming out of it.
The figure looks distorted, almost as if it could be a reflection in a warped mirror. Take another look at the clip and let me know what you think's going on here. Is it a snippet from a movie, or is it something a little more sinister? Let me know down below.
I really don't want to find out. Oh gosh.
Our next series of clips comes from user Jar Jar Mullet, who posted on our subreddit. Hoping our community might be able to offer some answers as to what's been happening around their home. In June 2019, the OP's family bought a house near Tulsa, Oklahoma. They say that the house has had a few previous owners, but nothing particularly strange stands out in the property's history. However, in the last year or so, some creepy things have started happening around the home.
Like what?
The family has heard unexplained noises, they've seen objects moving on their own, and shadowy figures have started appearing in their periphery. One night, the OP's wife woke up in the middle of the night to see a small child standing in the room. When they flicked the lights on in a panic, there was no one there. Unsettled by all the activity, the family installed a series of security cameras around the property, both indoors and out. In this first piece of footage, you can see the upstairs hallway late at night. Take a look at what happens next.
Okay, so she comes upstairs, it looks like. Yep, no more Disney or Mickey Mouse for me. All I heard was, ha ha, oh boy. Nope. Oh, that's all you hear. What? Oh boy.
The OP's wife walks up the stairs.
She's like, nope.
When suddenly you can hear a Mickey Mouse toy activate by itself. The toy's only supposed to activate when you pull a string on its back.
What is this, Toys Life gone horror?
The kids were staying with their grandparents at the time and no one was upstairs when this was recorded.
Ew.
The poster notes that it's strange that the Mickey toy was on the ground in the middle of the room, as the room had been cleaned and tidied just hours earlier and no toys were on the floor. The homeowner notes that where the toy was found is right where his son has allegedly seen a tall red-coloured man lurking in the dark. No one else has seen the man, so the parents aren't sure whether it's just their son's overactive imagination. However,
The toy doesn't go off unless you pull the string. How is he going to get that to work?
things get even creepier in this next piece of footage. This feed is from their downstairs camera. It's nighttime and the family's hanging out watching some TV. Watch what happens.
Oh, on the stairs. Okay, there's the dog.
It's very hard to see at first, but if we slow it down and zoom in at the 11-second mark, something appears on the staircase.
Well, there's something on the stairs, but then there's something over here in the doorway over in the other room. Huh.
It pops around the corner for a split second, then disappears. Creepier still, at the 17-second mark, you can hear their automatic locking system on the front door unlock itself.
Oh, I thought that was them.
The OP says that the security panel to control the system is in the hallway where no one was at the time, yet somehow the door unlocked itself. The family was so freaked out by the unlocked door that they called the police, fearing a burglar had snuck into the home. The police came and took a look around but could find no sign of a break-in or any evidence that anyone had been in the home. Confused, the family reviewed their home security footage, and that's when they spotted the eerie shadow that appears on the staircase.
Nope.
To this day, the family are still scared by this incident and have no way of explaining what happened.
Excuse me.
The thought of having a poltergeist in your home is terrifying. Although it's said that poltergeists aren't always violent, these spirits can still supposedly torment their victims by making noises and moving objects. YouTuber Sylvia C began noticing strange occurrences in her home after playing with a Ouija board at her kitchen table. She claims that her channel documents some of the activity that has since occurred. In this clip, it's fairly obvious that whatever is present wants to make itself known.
I'll just put a camera on. There's a lot of activity tonight in the kitchen.
Keep an eye on the cupboard door. It swings open, then shuts. Next, watch what happens when the woman asks, "Do you want me out of your house?"
Oh, it moves a pumpkin can?
Do you want me out of this house, or do you want me to stay?
The presence appears to answer by moving a can on the kitchen counter.
A pumpkin.
The poster explains that this kind of thing happens in her kitchen all the time. This is evidenced in the next clip, which shows the poster hiding behind a partition while pointing the camera towards the sink.
Oh my god, that spoon's moving. Oh my god, did you see that? Oh my... Oh, that knife's moving now.
You can see a spoon and fork moving by themselves.
Oh my god, that spoon's moving. Oh my god, did you see that? Oh my... Oh, that knife's moving now.
She shows the area beneath the counter to demonstrate there are no magnets or strings.
There's nothing. I'm not faking this. Look, there's nobody under there. There's nobody under the counter or under the fridge. There's no magnets or anything like that. There's no strings. That spoon moved itself.
The woman's voice.
They asked for her to prove it, and she's doing it. So don't sit there and be like, oh, I don't blame you.
Voice clearly sounds distressed throughout the footage.
Oh my god, that spoon's moving. Oh my god, did you see that? Oh my... Oh, that knife's moving now.
Crazy.
So would you try and communicate with a poltergeist? Or would you just pack your bags and leave?
Probably leave.
The pots are moving again.
The following video was posted to the WTF subreddit by username Cyanides of March. It shows a Kiss cover band playing a tribute show. The crowd seems to be having a blast and are entertained by the performance, but the energy in the audience quickly turns when something wild happens. Take a look.
It's all part of the show. There's on fire!
All of a sudden, the guitarist's hair catches fire. Amazingly, he keeps the performance
Like a Michael Jackson kind of thing.
going despite recognizing that his hair is indeed on fire. A few seconds go by before crew members rush to his aid to put out the fire. Astoundingly, the man never once stops the performance, which harkens back to the age-old phrase, "the show must go on," which this singer took way too literally.
He took it serious.
This next clip's been dividing audiences over on TikTok. When user Leanne18.18 was filming her son innocently playing in a pile of autumn leaves, she never expected to catch something quite so eerie on camera. Take a look at what she saw.
Moved into a new home. He's playing with leaves. Seven months later, we moved right out. Why?
As the OP's son throws something across the yard, he pauses for a moment, almost as if acknowledging that there's something there. Then, out of nowhere, it looks like the boy gets pushed by some sort of unseen force. The uploader says that they only just moved into the area when this incident took place, and that it didn't take long for them to move out again. They also mention that this isn't the first time something strange has happened to their boy, but just what that is, they don't say. The comment section is divided on this one. Some say it looks like the boy falls over or deliberately falls back in a sort of playful manner, but a lot of people genuinely believe that something pushed the boy.
It looks like he got tackled.
So where do you this? Did he just tumble, or was he pushed by some sort of unseen force? Drop your opinions in the comments down below.
It looks like he's been tackled.
One of our viewers, Danella White, shared this strange photo
Monk, this looks like just a statue.
to our Facebook community page. White says she was taking a photo of her newly built pond in the back garden to show her father. Nothing seemed out of place at the time and she didn't think too much of it. It wasn't until she sent the photo and took a second look. In the background, coming down the stairs to the apartment on the left there appears to be something brown hovering in mid-air.
Jimmy Buffett.
When White shared the photo, it freaked our Facebook community out. Some said it looks like the robe of a monk and couldn't quite explain why it seemed to be just hanging in mid-air. Others said it looks like an apparition of sorts. The photo was strange enough for Take a Break magazine to run a short story on it. Their editor noted that you can see blades of grass in front of the figure, meaning it must be something physically present and not something that's just been photoshopped.
I mean, I'm pretty good at making things look like it's behind something, but again, we're not here for the real or fake. We're here for both. We just want to get scared.
Ultimately though, they couldn't explain it away and was stumped by the image. White says that strange things have been happening around her house for quite a while now and wonders whether this strange appearance might be an explanation. Perhaps some kind of paranormal presence is haunting the home.
Well, it looks like it has mass because the light is shining off the top of the head to the face, but then the rest of it is in the dark.
I'll throw this one out to you, the viewers. What do you think this could be? I'd love to hear your theories in the comments down below. This entry comes to us from a woman named Brandy Lynn, who has taken a photograph that has caused her and her family some distress and confusion. In this first photo, you can see Brandy's father. In the background, you can see a picture frame with a strange white face on it.
Looks like a meme.
Now here's where things start to get a little strange. The family insists that the face in the frame shouldn't be there. Here's a statement from Brandy explaining the situation. This photo was taken July 17th, 2014. The other day I was scrolling through my photos of my father, and being that he's passed away, I came across this one, and immediately, all of a sudden, all the hairs stood up on my body. We've had that mirror that's on the wall behind my
Oh, it's a mirror. It's not even a picture.
father for many years. So when I seen that creepy black and white face, knowing that the mirror is only supposed to have a floral decoration around the edges, I was completely freaked out. For clarification, Brandy added 2 additional photos to prove that there is no face in the frame. Rather, it's just a mirror with a floral border. This one is taken at an angle, showing Brandy's father sitting on the couch. Here you can see that the frame is indeed a mirror with a floral decoration. Then this final image shows Brandy and a friend posing for the camera.
No picture.
Here you can see more clearly that the mirror has no white face in it. Brandy continues, saying, I have absolutely no answer to what this is. My father passed away August 13th, 2017, and this photo was taken July 17th, 2014. And if you really look at the features of the face in the mirror and my dad's features, it almost looks like it could be a relative of my father's, but I've never met.
What bothers me is the eyes. I can't tell.
My grandfather, and I just discovered the face in the photo a couple of weeks ago when I was scrolling through the photos of my father. And being that he's already passed, I couldn't show it to him and ask him if it looks like a relative. So, how is it that the first photo shows a strange white face and the others don't? To this day, Brandy has no concrete answer as to what this is, but she does have her theories, as she said. So what do you think this is? Do you really think it could be a distant relative making contact from beyond the grave? Or is there another way to explain it? Let me know your theories on this one down below.
Oh, it just looks a little off to me.
In California, a 3-year-old's alleged ghost sighting prompted a full-scale police investigation. In July 2021, parents Victoria and Jake Gorba were visiting Shut-Eye Peak in the Sierra National Forest when their 3-year-old son, Caden, began talking to someone that wasn't there. As the family drove through the national park, Caden pointed out the window and said there was a woman lying face down in the field with her legs pointing straight up in the air. When the parents looked to see what the boy was talking about, they couldn't see anyone, just an empty grass field. Caden insisted, saying that there was a dead lady in the field. He said she was wearing a black shirt and had blue hair and that she needed help. Caden became unsettled and implored his mother to believe him, saying that the woman was lying face down in the dirt and that she needed help. Spooked by the experience, Victoria posted what had happened on Facebook, asking if anyone knew about the area. Before long, it became apparent that a woman had gone missing in the area and that she matched Caden's description, including the blue hair and black shirt. Responding to the post, a member of the Madera County Sheriff's Department reached out to the family, wanting to know more. He told the family about the missing woman and asked if they would accompany him to the site to show him where Caden had seen the woman. In June 2020, a woman by the name of Sandra Hughes went missing in
That's the same last name as me.
the Sierra National Forest. She went camping alone and was never seen again.
Wish people would stop
Here's a
doing
photo
it
of the
alone.
missing persons poster that the Sheriff's Department released to the public. The top middle photo shows Sandra with blue hair, exactly like Caden described. The police accompanied the family to the site where Caden said he saw the woman. However, after an exhaustive search, they found no evidence of the missing woman. To this day, the case remains unsolved, and the family has no way of explaining just how their son managed to describe Sandra Hughes.
Again, kids see things that we don't.
Our first clip of the day comes from Reddit user Comfortable Cry 8097. Last week, the OP heard a strange noise inside of their house. They yelled out to see if someone had snuck in, but there was nothing there. Confused, they decided to check their Ring security feed to see if they could see anything. Take a look at what the camera captured.
Oh,
It's
it came
hard
from
to
the
see
stairs.
at first, but if we brighten it up a little, you can see a dark shadow that floats by at the top of frame.
Something gets thrown. Oh,
The eerie sighting freaked the Reddit community out, with many calling it a ghost. One commenter said the OP should thoroughly check their house for a squatter, because sometimes Ring cameras can make people look blurry due to their low compression rates.
That is true.
This could explain why the homeowner heard a noise and called out to see if there was anyone there. So what do you think? Are we seeing something paranormal here, or is this an intruder caught on camera?
It looks like they know where they're going.
This next curious piece of footage was captured by a security camera in El Paso, Texas. The footage was uploaded by a popular Instagram page based in Texas called The Real Fit Fam El Paso. Take a look at what's being caught on camera.
There's something on your truck, but what the? Is it just like a glare from the light?
A strange
Picture
line
itself?
seems to cling to the front of the truck.
Definitely odd.
While some have dismissed the sighting as nothing more than lens flare, some locals believe it could be a guardian angel, making sure the driver is safe as they leave a flooded area near Alameda Avenue, some
I didn't
27
realize-
miles south of downtown
I didn't realize that he's just going through water.
El Paso.
Wow.
In late August 2022, El Paso, Texas was hit with a severe thunderstorm. The storm brought with it high winds and an intense rainfall that caused flooding throughout the city. Many roads were closed due to the
Crazy.
flooding and several homes and businesses were damaged. Thankfully, there were no reported fatalities from the storm. It's this lack of fatalities that has some locals believing that a guardian angel is blessing their town, and that this footage is proof of divine intervention.
Gulp. Oh,
A panicked mum
that just looks like somebody just added that face in afterwards.
has shared a photo to the internet claiming that her son was photobombed by a ghost girl.
I can claim that
In
one.
July 2022, mother of three Aisha Wilson Bent was at home when her son Gabriel sent a photo to her from a nearby playground. The photo shows Wilson Bent's two sons smiling for the camera. Initially, the family thought a cobweb was inside of the tyre right next to 12-year-old Christian.
That don't look like no cobweb.
However, when they
crazy?
zoomed in, they could see that it looks like the face of a young girl. Skeptical at first, the 36-year-old mother questioned her boys whether they had edited the photo. The
Kids
boys
could do-
insisted that they hadn't touched the photo at all. Christian was apparently so frightened that he spent the night in his mother's room, too scared to sleep alone. Convinced that her sons hadn't edited the photo, Wilson Bent was worried that the boys may have brought something home with them, inferring that a supernatural presence may have attached itself to the boys. When the photo was shared to Facebook, it received a mixed reaction from viewers. Some believed the family, agreeing that it looked just like a little girl inside of the tyre. Others, however, damned the photo, saying it was amateur work at best. There is definitely a Photoshop vibe with
My son can do better than that.
this one. It almost looks like one of the kids from the horror movie Children of the Corn. But still, the family insists they haven't manipulated the image in any way. So I'll throw this one out to you for final judgment. What do you make of that strange girl's face next to Wilson Bent's son? Let me know down below.
I think it's fake. That's just me.
This unsettling piece of doorbell security footage is a serious case of mistaken identity. TikTok user Riri+1 heard banging at her front door and was notified by a Ring camera that there was someone out the front. She opened up her app and saw this staring back at her.
Hosh! Why are we mad, girl? I can't hear you. What'd you say? Yeah.
A woman is beating at the door violently.
What time is this at?
Apparently she was looking for her boyfriend but got the wrong apartment. You can see the exact moment she realizes, then sheepishly runs away.
She's like, crap.
I think it's safe to say I wouldn't want to be the boyfriend after this. Abandoned places often have complex histories, and the dilapidated building seen in this video is no exception. Many people have reported strange incidents here. It's even thought that one individual committed suicide in a downstairs room. YouTuber Mysterio JL decides to investigate the premises for himself. As he enters the first room, he and his partner hear footsteps.
Oye, ¿son pasos, eh? Cañón.
They dissipate as the men walk closer, but can be heard once again as the men turn away.
Oye.
Who's there?
¿Otra vez? ¿Qué es eso? Ay, el cañón aquí atrás, güey, me encaminaron, eh.
That's when they discover the word niño, which means little boy in Spanish, written on the wall.
Do that.
Niño, Emilio, esto es algo de lo que nos tiene con intriga, con preocupación, porque en todas las paredes.
Dicen que...
The investigators decide to continue their exploration of the property.
Ay, cayó una plasmación esa, güey. Ya. Es una plasmación, güey.
Sí, güey.
As something grabs their attention, the camera holder inadvertently captures something unnerving on camera.
What?
Ay, cañón.
A mysterious figure can be seen in the top right window. At first, it's almost impossible to see. However, if you brighten the footage, it becomes more obvious.
It's a niño!
Next, they head upstairs. As they make their way along a dark, dilapidated hallway, a chilling sound echoes through the space.
Uy. ¿Dónde fue, güey? Mamá. ¿Dónde fue, güey?
According to the uploader, the voice says mama in Spanish.
Uy. ¿Dónde fue, güey? Mamá. ¿Dónde fue, güey?
Not long after, the investigators catch a second sighting of the mysterious figure.
I don't know about these things. You know, where they go around and they go, like, is that safe?
They saw earlier.
Does anybody know about that thing? Ow, it went by.
¿Qué? ¿Qué, güey?
The window.
Algo
To the
pasó por
window.
allá.
To the wall.
Algo pasó por allá al fondo.
Again, the footage needs to be brightened up, but
Nope,
as
I saw it.
before, there's definitely something there.
It's running.
Is this
Crazy
just
if
a
you didn't see
squatter
that.
who's taken up residence in the crumbling
A squatter little boy?
building?
I doubt that.
Or could it be the spirit of a child that's calling out for their mama?
Uy.
That's been puzzling viewers for over a decade. In May 2009, a police patrol car in Lumpkin County, Georgia spotted something strange down a dark highway at nighttime. Take a look.
Old, had the farm, daddy's farm, still got the land, and anybody coming on my property that looks for no good, I'm gonna shoot them.
Absolutely. Whoa, what the hell?
Back in 09.
What the crap?
What was that?
Did you see that?
Yes.
I saw nothing.
Holy crap.
The officers are chatting amongst themselves when they spot something walking on the side of the road.
And anybody coming on my property that looks for no good, I'm gonna shoot them.
Absolutely. Whoa, what the hell?
What the crap?
What was that?
Did you see that?
Yes.
It can be hard to see at first, but if we brighten the image and slow it down, you can make out a dark bipedal figure running alongside the road.
Bipedal? The hell does bipedal mean? Alexa, what does bipedal mean? Oh, thank you. Alexa, stop.
You can see that it takes 3 or 4 steps, then disappears from sight.
So humanistic.
You can tell by the officer's conversation that they're clearly alarmed and have no idea what it is exactly they saw on the side of the road.
Absolutely. Whoa, what the heck?
What the crap?
What was that?
Did you see that?
Yes.
Holy crap.
Over the years, numerous theories have been thrown around, the most prominent being that this is a glimpse of Bigfoot. Proponents of this theory note the fact that the figure runs on 2 legs, and its dark appearance might suggest a thick matting of fur. Others, however, think that the footage is just too dark and grainy to draw any conclusions, and have suggested it could just be kids pulling a prank. So
At what time at night? 8 o'clock? No.
where do you land on this classic sighting?
I mean,
Is it really
kids can be kinda
Bigfoot,
weird.
or is there another way to explain it? Let me know
Who
your theories
knows?
in the comments down below.
Absolutely. Whoa, what the heck?
What the crap?
What was that?
Did you see that?
Yes.
Holy crap.
E.
Can animals sense the supernatural?
Heck yes,
Some
they
experts
can.
believe that animals are attuned to frequencies that humans can't perceive, allowing them to pick up on things that we simply can't. This would explain why animals seem to know when something bad is about to happen, such as an earthquake or tsunami. However, in
Or there's cats out there that can actually predict people's deaths. It's out there.
this next piece of footage, uploaded to TikTok by SR Caucasus, this dog seems to be reacting to something that's not quite subtle. Take a look.
Denunciándolo. Más le va a costar el abogado, más le cuesta para que mañana le suelte.
A woman is giving an interview on camera.
Más le va a costar.
In the background, it looks like a dog gets pushed by some kind of unseen force.
Más le va a costar el abogado, más le cuesta para que mañana le suelte.
Something
While it's
grabbed its
possible it's
butt.
jumping out of the way of something on the ground, it certainly looks like something invisible is shoving the dog.
Más le va a costar el abogado, más le cuesta para que mañana le suelte.
So is this dog reacting to something we can't see?
Para que mañana le suelte.
There have been numerous accounts of dogs behaving oddly before an earthquake hits or becoming agitated for no apparent reason. Some believe they're picking up on vibrations that humans can't feel. There's
Like
also been reports of
earring
animals
grabbing?
sensing when someone's about to have a seizure or suffer from some other kind of medical emergency. In these cases, it's thought that the animal's reacting to a change in the person's scent or body language. However, in this footage, it's quite clear the dog's reacting to something a little more forceful.
Más le va a
Like something
costar el
poked its
abogado,
butt.
más le cuesta para que mañana le
Oh,
suelte.
wait.
So what do you think's going on here? I'd love to hear your theories on this one in the comments down below. And do you think our pets can sense the supernatural or not?
Sure
Share your
can.
theories with one another in the
Más
comments.
le va a costar el abogado, más le cuesta para que mañana le suelte.
One of our viewers, Levi Brooks, posted this next one to our Facebook
So
community
glad I never
page.
saw this on my
Brooks
baby
says
monitor.
that they've always heard strange things on their baby monitor that's placed in their child's bedroom.
Toesies.
As it was only audio, they could never catch what exactly was making the bizarre noises. However, when they upgraded to a camera monitor, they captured something quite odd in the bedroom. It's nearly 3 a.m. when this happens.
Oh, it's a misty thingy. Somebody's gonna say it's a cobweb. Not a cobweb.
Something appears at the bottom of the frame. It almost looks like smoke or some kind of vapor. Levi notes that they had a son that passed away in 2017. Levi's husband is Irish, so according to tradition, they placed their son's ashes in an Irish cross and put them in what is now the baby's room that you can see in this security feed. The family's hoping the strange vapor is a sign that their deceased son is looking over his baby brother.
That's so sad. Oh, that's not scary. That's sad. Don't do this to me.
This next piece of eerie dashcam footage was captured by a motorist in an undisclosed part of Australia. It was shared to the Dashcam Owners Australia Facebook page. Take a look at what happens.
Oh, I'm backing up. He was trying
A
to
car
stop
is
this
blocking
guy.
oncoming traffic, and a masked man is standing still in the middle of the highway.
Back right up.
He approaches the car, then appears to growl. We can then hear the screeching of tyres as the OP speeds away from the masked man. The dashcam owner later said that they have no idea what the masked man wanted. They didn't know whether he was trying to...
The masked man was probably trying to get like something of information or valuables or blank this person. Who knows?
rob them, hurt them, or hijack their car. The masked man was never identified, and his motives still remain a mystery. In July 2022, TikTok user Lomedrix posted some home security footage that's left a lot of viewers confused and a little bit spooked.
Okay.
The woman in the feed was supposedly home alone when this footage was captured.
There's some shadow walking next to her.
Watching that again, down the hallway, you can see a shadow pass by. A few viewers suggested it might be passing traffic outside of the home that's causing the shadow to go by. However, the uploader confirmed that cars don't cast shadows when they pass by the house in that particular part of the hallway.
Not like a person. Look at that.
The poster asked if the sighting was spooky or if there was some way of
Does she have a deceased husband?
explaining the shadow more rationally. While some commenters looked to the realms of the paranormal to explain the bizarre shadow, some said it could be evidence of a prowler sneaking into the home. Some viewers implored the poster to call the police to report what had happened. Assuming that this isn't a setup, how would you explain that mysterious shadow? Share your theories with one another down below.
I like to see the camera view behind the camera. How it looks.
This next piece of home security footage was sent to us by a user known only as Fievel Mouskowitz. It was recorded in June 2022. Take a look at what the camera in their living room has captured.
It doesn't even look like cobwebs.
Watching that again, slowed down, you can see a wisp-like shape move from right to left.
Is it residual, like it's just walking through things?
Following this, all black shapes appear to float around the room as well. The OP says the white shape reminds them of a lady walking through their home.
How do you get an old lady?
Strangely, the house is brand new and hasn't had any other occupants.
But what was there before that new house? An old house? A cemetery? Some type of building that was removed how many years ago and now you built on top of it? Who knows?
However, after doing a little research, the OP discovered that the property used to be an old military camp. So what do you think? Is this just a glitch in the camera?
Ah, military camp, eh?
Could it have something to do with the old military camp that once stood on the land? Share your theories with one another down below.
I told you.
Jesse Bradshaw, aka the True Bat Dad 34
I already see the emote and I'm like,
on TikTok, posted a video to his account showing him saying that he just got out of the shower and finished getting dressed for work when the door in the bathroom allegedly opened all by itself.
oh look, a fellow nerd.
Okay, sitting here getting ready for work. Got out of the shower after the door opened on its own.
It's obvious that, although it's been a few minutes since Jesse allegedly saw the door open by itself, he's still quite freaked out by what's just happened. He then takes his phone camera with him as he wanders around the house, trying to see if perhaps he can find the cause of whatever it was that opened the door. That's when suddenly, this happens.
Is that the sink running?
He walks into the kitchen and sees the tap running all by itself.
We call that dirty water.
He also
Cabinet.
notices that several of the cabinet doors have been left open. Then, just as he walks away, more activity is captured.
Well, I see that
Watch.
he's married, so where's his wife? She gone?
The tap has turned itself back on just seconds later.
Oh my God.
Most viewers were freaked out by this footage. Some commented saying that they were genuinely worried for the TikToker's safety, saying that he should have a priest bless the house immediately, or at the very least burn some sage to cleanse the energy of the home. Others jokingly said he should ask the spirit to chip in for the water bill. So what's going on here then? Are we just seeing some faulty taps?
If you use it, you need to pay for it.
Or are we witnessing some genuine haunting activity here?
That was pretty funny.
Let me know your theories down below.
Oh my God.
You touch anything haunted?
In March 2022, this TikToker with X teeth was at home chilling out watching some videos on the internet when they began to notice something moving at the corner of their eye.
What?
They took out their phone and began recording. Take a look at what they saw.
Oh, Jesus, hell. That was, what is it doing?
It almost looks like fingers pressing up against the other
It looks like when you've, I don't know if you guys have experienced this. I have. When my ex-wife was pregnant, my son would push through the stomach. You could see his little fingertips sometimes. That's what it looks like.
side of the curtain.
Oh, Jesus, hell. That was, what is it doing?
The OP clarified that behind the curtain is a sliding glass door which was shut and locked at the time this video was captured.
So no.
They said a fan was on the opposite side of the room, which explains the slight movement of the curtains, but the TikToker has no idea what caused the finger-like imprints. Freaked out by the incident, the OP tried to debunk what had happened for several days, but was unable to come up with anything that could even vaguely resemble the impression seen here.
Oh, Jesus, hell.
They said they didn't get a bad feeling as such from the incident, instead they thought perhaps a deceased relative was trying to make contact.
You think? Maybe.
This next photo
Speaking
was
of
shared to our
pregnancy-
Slaptam subreddit by user Nova Knives. It was supposedly taken by their pregnant friend as she attempted
Oh, I see the hand. It's right there. Could it be illusion because of this hand over there? I don't know.
to show off her baby bump. However, when she looked at the picture, she was shocked to see an extra hand resting on her belly.
Is the father still there?
The hand almost looks mist-like and has an ethereal quality to it. While one might initially be able to explain this anomaly as double exposure or a trick of the light, note that the woman is actually holding the camera in her left hand. That means that the ghostly hand couldn't belong to her, as you can clearly see her other hand resting on her
I mean, I took photography classes, and I mean, again, we didn't use cell phones. This looks like a cell phone picture. So we used cameras, actual Nokia, Canon, and Sony cameras and so forth. This looks definitely interesting. I mean, there is video editing. I mean, it's not that hard to do, but again, we can't just chalk down everything to, oh, that's fake, or this is edited. Like, some things could be real and we don't even know it.
stomach as well. One viewer noted that they didn't think the ghost wanted to hurt the baby, but rather wanted to say, "Hi, I'm here to protect you." The photo continues to stir up debate online, with some believing it's actually a hoax. Others think that the angle of the hand clearly shows that it belongs to another entity and not the woman herself. So what do you think's going on in this photo then? Does the hand really belong to a ghost? Or is there another way to explain this eerie presence?
Oh, I love rain.
This bizarre dashcam feed was released to the public by the Florida Highway Patrol. It's an incident that took place on July 20th, 2022, in front of a public supermarket in Lake County, Florida. Take a look at what unfolds.
Okay. What was that? She had her hand. Whip? Is that a pitchfork?
At
That's a
first, it's
pitchfork.
kind of hard to tell what's going on, but a woman holding a pitchfork and a bullwhip can be seen walking in front of the patrol car.
Okay, police officer,
She
why are we not
stands in the
getting out?
pouring rain with her arms out wide.
You shall not pass!
An officer then pursues the woman.
I got a 1084, a woman with a pitchfork. I don't even know if that's the code, but... Oh, I'd have that taser drawn, man.
The suspect was later identified as 56-year-old Lisa Sloan. The manager of the Publix supermarket said that Sloan had been spotted trying to sell stuffed teddy bears behind the store the day before. She also allegedly stabbed a passing minivan with her pitchfork. According to the arrest report, Sloan refused to drop her weapons and resisted arrest. Once in the squad car, she unbuckled her seatbelt and tried kicking out the windows. She told police she felt no more pain anymore and that God was in control.
Well, God's always in control.
A toxicology report later showed that Sloan had drugs in her system at the time of arrest.
That would do it. That's why we always say no to drugs. Don't do them. Drink coffee and iced tea. Or water.
While hanging out at a friend's house, Redditor Peppermint the Fox caught something strange on camera. Take a look.
Peppermint the Fox.
The large
What is
white
it?
object is a propane tank, but there's also something else right next to it. At first, it's hard to make out what exactly it could be. It looks like it might be part of the tank, but if you zoom in, you can see that the foggy shape appears to have a head perched on top of a large frame.
I did see that.
It even has two sparkling eyes that are looking off to the side.
Gorilla Man?
Many viewers thought the figure resembled a gorilla, while others suggested it might be a human attempting to steal propane from the tank.
That big?
The original poster added that the figure vanished right after the photo was taken, and upon further inspection, they could see no footprints or signs of any kind that the figure was even there. So is this photo proof of a mysterious cryptid roaming the area, or is it something else entirely, perhaps pareidolia?
I think it's time
Take
to
another look at the image and let me know what your theories are in the comments down below.
trail cams. Trail cams.
When our viewer, Angelica Papasay, tried catching an adorable moment of her daughter singing in the back seat of their car, she never expected it would actually end up quite eerie.
I have goosebumps.
Take a look at what's been caught on camera.
Something sitting in that seat, man.
If you look at the seat on the right, there's a strange impression of a figure. It's small and pale and doesn't match the color of the seat. You can even see Angelica's daughter look to the right as though she's acknowledging something there. When Angelica shared the clip to her Facebook, her friends and family agreed that it looks like her daughter is looking at something sitting next to her.
She also looks like she's looking behind her.
Replying to the comments, Angelica suggested that the figure might be similar to the one she captured in a photo in her kitchen years prior. Here's the photo here. In the background, you can see a strange, transparent shape.
Oh.
Almost looks like a person looking at the camera.
Like an elderly woman kind of floating
So
up
is
there.
something following this family around? How do you explain these two separate figures?
I don't know.
I'd love to hear your theories on this in the comments down below.
Yes, please. I need my Zowokians. Please. It looked like somebody was sitting there.
Our last piece of footage technically isn't a Ring doorbell, but it is security footage nonetheless. This is the chilling interrogation footage of confessed killer Stephen McDaniel. For over 2 hours, investigators come and go, asking questions. Keep an eye on how eerily still McDaniel remains for the entire time.
He just turns his head. That's a guy that has no feelings.
The time-lapse security footage shows him moving his head slightly, but his torso remains bizarrely still for over 2 hours.
Oh. Surprised that guy was able to touch him. Don't touch anybody.
At the time, McDaniel didn't confess, but his demeanor alarmed the investigators who had already flagged him as a person of interest some days earlier. In June 2011, McDaniel murdered his Mercer College classmate and neighbour, Lauren Giddings. During the 4 days that Giddings was reported as a missing person, McDaniel played the role of a concerned neighbour. He even did an on-air interview with local news station News Central.
That one?
No one has seen her since Saturday. I haven't seen anything. I've always heard noise outside, but it's just people walking by pretty much.
In the interview, McDaniel pretends he doesn't know where Giddings could be.
Do you know anybody any enemies she might have had, somebody that might want to hurt her?
No, we don't know where she is. The only thing we can think is that maybe she went out running and someone snatched her.
However, when the reporter mentions that the police may have found a body, McDaniel's demeanor changes dramatically.
What about in the parking lot area? I know they've been doing a lot of, I think that's where they have recovered the body or whatever they recovered from there.
Body?
Have you seen anything there?
This is the exact moment he knows he's been caught.
I mean, we don't know if this is the same person. You know what I mean? Like, they took out a body there earlier. We don't know if it's the same person or not. So that's why we're trying to ask people if they know who lived there. Are you okay, sir?
The jig is up.
I think I need to sit down.
Okay.
I thought he was gonna get away with it.
McDaniel ultimately confessed to the murder and was sentenced to life in prison. He's currently serving his sentence at Valdosta State Prison and will likely remain there for the rest of his life.
That sucks. Don't murder people and you won't have to worry about that. That was a bit creepy.
What would you do if you saw a strange, unidentified creature lurking in the bushes? If you're like Redditor Eater Cheddar, you might record a video and
I wouldn't be in the bushes after night, I can tell you that right now.
post it to the internet for all to see. The clip, which was filmed at nighttime, focuses on a bush in the distance. Suddenly, its leaves and branches begin to thrash about. If you look closely,
Oh, I see something right here that looks like a makeshift, cross.
you can actually see there appears to be something hiding within the foliage. A few seconds pass, and something runs from the bush. Take a look.
What was that?
Although its appearance is brief, the creature doesn't seem to resemble any known animal. It looks large and hairy and runs on all fours. It moves fast, quickly disappearing from sight. The Redditor who posted the video believes that the creature might be a duende, a mythical creature comparable to a gnome or elf. These creatures are typically known to cause mischief. However, the duende is actually depicted as distinctly humanoid, whereas the creature in this footage looks more like an animal. It's also been suggested that the creature resembles a cryptid known as the Mapinguari.
What?
While this beast is also often described as a humanoid, some say that its appearance is more like that of a giant ground slug. The Mapinguari is said to have long brown hair and large claws. Some accounts even describe the creature as having a single eye and a mouth in its abdomen. While this footage alone is not enough to definitively prove the identity of this creature, there is little denying that it certainly does look strange. So what do you think it could be? Is it really a mythical cryptid, or is there another way to describe its odd appearance? Let your theories rip on this one in the comments down below. This terrifying piece of dashcam footage was captured by the Lincoln County Sheriff's Office. It's the evening of January 9th, 2016, when Deputy Jeremy Gortney is traveling down US Route 101 in Newport, Oregon, when suddenly this happens.
What?
Out of nowhere, the
Where
officer
are your
spots a
parents?
toddler running down the highway. The officer gets out of the car and manages to get the child to safety.
Oh my gosh.
It was later revealed that the 2-year-old had slipped out of a nearby family function being held at the local community center. The toddler then ran out onto the highway, narrowly missing oncoming traffic.
I'd be freaking
The
out,
police
man.
later found the child's family. They had been cleaning up after the function and lost eye contact with their child for a split second. It was enough time for the toddler to slip out the door and onto the road. They were frantically searching for their toddler when police arrived. The incident was thoroughly investigated and no criminal charges were laid. Our last clip of the day is truly bizarre. It was uploaded to Twitter by
What is this, Final Destination?
user Hustis Michael. Take a look.
Nobody was in there, right? Holy buckets.
The clip seems to have been captured in an unknown part of Russia. The camera holder shows a tree that appears to have been thrust right through the middle of a car.
But the tree, the impact should have the metal pieces going down. This one's going up. So that means the car fell on the tree.
We can see it from the bottom and top, and both angles show that the car's been impaled by the tree.
From going up the bottom.
Judging by the urgency of those nearby and the camera holder himself, it's as though this incident is fresh and that the car has only just become stuck on the tree.
The metal pieces are blooming up. That means the tree went up.
Stranger still, the tree's protruding through the driver's side of the car, yet the owner of the vehicle doesn't seem to be around.
Did group get mad at this person and just go?
It's almost as though the car fell from the air and got skewered by the tree.
Right?
But at one point, we see the top of the tree and its foliage is completely intact, indicating the car didn't fall from somewhere higher up, like perhaps an adjacent building, as some viewers suggested.
It's like an art project.
So how does one explain this bizarre incident? So far, no one's been able to come up with a plausible explanation as to how the tree managed to impale the car like this. Very keen to hear your theories on this one. Let me know in the comments down below.
Tell me what your thoughts are on that one. He didn't do the
Continue
pew.
watching more.
I missed a pew. Well, I'm gonna do it myself. Pew. If you guys enjoyed these, make sure you guys comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on each and every one. It was a great hour of intense scariness. Hit the like button, subscribe, share with your friends. We'll see you guys in the next one. Please take care, be safe. As always, keep nerding on, and we will see you guys in the next video. Peace.